In today's video, I'm going to show you how I reorganized my pantry for only $35.
My pantry was unorganized and messy. I was embarrassed to open the door if guests were over. My budget was telling me I couldn't afford those expensive containers or organizers. I took stock of everything in my pantry and made note of what I was out of as well. I then made a plan of how best to organize the space so it would be fluid and functional. After I had an idea of the types and sizes of containers and bins I will need for this space, I decided to do some research online to see what the cost would be at regular retailers. Let's look at some of these together. I'm on the Container Store's website and I'm looking for a specific type of wire rack. I have a lot of canned goods and I want to create more room on the shelf by being able to stack them up. So I'm looking for a specific type of rack that will allow me to do that. Here is what I'm looking for right here. And as you can see at the Container Store, they are $12.99 a piece for this wire rack. I've looked up the same type of rack at Walmart and I found a 3-piece for $16.93. Amazon has the same type of rack as well. I could only find them in sets. I found this set of 5 for $36, and all the other prices that I could see on this type of rack on Amazon were about the same. Looking through the rest of the Container Store's website in Pantry Organization, you can see the prices are quite high. I'm sure all of it is great quality, but not in my budget. I also looked up some bins and I was seeing them start anywhere from $3 all the way up to $9. I also looked on Amazon and wasn't super impressed with the pricing there either.
Once I figured out what types of containers I was most likely going to need, I went to my Dollar Tree to see what types of products they had that would work for me.
These bins right here I thought would be perfect for spice packets or bags of rice and potatoes. I have a lot of packages of ramen, so I'm thinking these bins right here might work perfectly for those. These wire racks will be perfect for my canned goods to allow more space on the shelves. These large plastic canisters here, they'll be perfect for rice, beans, cereal, pasta, and other similar items. I have mason jars at home, but Dollar Tree carries all kinds of jars that you can pick up for $1.25. Once I picked up all of my organizational products, it's time to come home and clear out the pantry. So I am going to remove all of these items and get the shelves cleaned. This has got to be the worst part of pantry organization. I was actually really dreading this and not enjoying it one bit, but it has to be done. Believe it or not, I'm missing a lot of items in my pantry. I do need to go to the grocery store, but thought it would be smart to go ahead and get this pantry functional and organized before I go adding to it. I'm missing rice. I'm missing a lot of snack items and cereal. So if the pantry looks empty at the end of this video, just know that I need to go to the grocery store and get more stuff. I decided to clean as I went along because the pulling out of the items was getting too monotonous and I wanted to break it up a little bit. Also, don't forget to throw away those expired or empty items. Now I'm going to start putting all the products in the bins that I purchased. Oh, I'm so happy these bins are working perfectly for the ramen. I am going to pop them in this corner over here. You may have seen a little peek of a label, but don't worry, I'm going to go over my labeling system with you guys shortly. So I found some of these bins in clear, which I'm really excited about. And I'm going to go ahead and put some of these. I have a ton of these mashed potatoes. I'm going to stick those in one of these bins, and I will show you what I use the other bins for as well here in just a bit. And it is time to get these taters put away. This is the one item that I did not get at Dollar Tree. They do not have Lazy Susans, and I desperately needed one. So I did pick this one up on Amazon. You can get 2 of these for $19.99. I will link these in the description for you. Now I'm just trying out the wire rack. I hope it works. Okay, so let's talk about my labeling system. I purchased these rectangular wood pieces off of Amazon. I painted them with acrylic white paint, and on the back, I affixed some Velcro dots here. And then the labels themselves, I purchased on Amazon. I will have all of this linked for you in the description, but I wanted my labeling to be fluid so I can move things around if necessary. So I'm actually going to affix these to the shelves, but they won't be permanent, so I can move them around if needed or add more if needed. Here are the labels I purchased on Amazon. There is a label for anything, you guys. These are absolutely great. So again, I will have all this linked for you, and make sure to go to Amazon and check all of these out. So if I want to add more categories down the line, I can. I have plenty of labels here. These babies just pop right on, so easy, and I can remove them if needed. I made labels for like this section. Here's all the meats: tuna, chicken, spam. We've got some canned fruits here. And so I just created labels to put in the section of where all of the goods were, but that I can change around if I need to. Here are all my baking goods. So I just love the way these turned out. You guys will have to let me know what you think in the comments. Okay, let's talk about the cost breakdown of all of my organizers. The total cost is $30. So I actually came in less than $35. And the only reason I put 35 is because I do have a couple extra organizers that are sitting off to the side because, as I said previously, I need to go to the grocery store. So I am going to need those organizers. The most expensive item was the Lazy Susan. I got 2 for $20. I used one in the pantry, so that cost is $10. And then for the labeling system, which of course is completely optional, the total for that was $16. So here's how everything came out. Now you can kind of get an idea why I wanted those racks. That way I can stack canned goods on top of each other to create more space on the shelf. I'm also really loving these tall plastic canisters for my dry goods, such as rice, beans, and pasta, and even cereal when I go to the grocery store. These bins worked out great for my rice packets, as you can see there. I've also got my Lazy Susan, and that's got condiments, extra condiments that I will be using in the future, or like the syrup that doesn't need to be refrigerated. So that is working out great for all of those items. And I've got my baking goods in this bin here. I also use some mason jars for, like, I've got some extra hot cocoa, some chocolate chips, marshmallows. Again, Dollar Tree has jars that you can purchase for those kinds of items as well. And down below, I've got all of my mashed potato packets in one of those bins, as well as extra coffee pods and extra coffee. They're working out great for items like that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it showed you that you can reorganize your pantry on a budget. Make sure to drop me a like and a subscribe on the way out if you love budget friendly and Dollar Tree content, and I'll see you in the next one.